All right, so here's your 2003 Prowler 29BH. You can see you got a hand crank on the front there, 2 propane tanks under the cover. There's a battery box installed. There is a battery in it. I don't know how good it is, though. We just take them in on trade and set them back here. See the front end there again. You got a little light right there to see what you're doing with. Leveling feet sticking out the front there. Tiny little pass-through storage on this guy. Come down the side here. Nothing looking too terrible. All around the window framing and everything. I don't see any delamination or any of the crazy stuff like that on there. You get a little extra storage back there because your tiny little front compartment up there. Come back across here. You can see these are where the bunks are going to be. That leads underneath the bunk right there. The only part you're missing underneath is going to be where the hose comes in with a shower and the wiring right here. Come around the back side, you can see intact light covers, a little bit of a profile to the roof. It's not a barrel ceiling, but it's got a little angles to it, shedding water to the outside. Spare tire rack installed on the back with a spare tire on it. That's few and far in between. You can see an intact awning on this guy. Looks pretty decent. Once again, that's going to be one of those ones that after you roll out the first 8 inches, it's going to look a lot better. I'll get a little closer for that for you, see if that helps. And we're coming down. Good tires on this guy. You know, they got some wear on them, but you'll be able to get home at least. A couple of steps right there. You can see just a big long awning. Come in and zoom in on the RVI here for you so you can see this guy. He's got all kinds of tags here. Dennis Trailer Sales, Lansing, Michigan. Ultralight Frame Construction, Freedom Edition. Once again, you got the same patterns on the door, but no cracks on her. So when we come up inside, you look, we have your entertainment center right here. I know it's going to be hard to get the Bose system installed into it, but you know, you do what you can. Just give you a peek underneath there. Let's see, we got big wardrobe, big tall wardrobe on this side. You can see you got a shelf there down below, place for hanging. And a look inside here for you. That's carpeting down the bottom there. That's why it looks blue or funny. And we come up here. This is kind of like a blue denim or so. That's what I would call it. And you look here. You got these nice windows up over top of the bed there. Now, there is not a door to the front bedroom here. I'm going to say that again just to make sure you heard me right. There is not a door. What they have here is a curtain with a rack that goes all the way across. So you can close yourself off visually, but you can't lock yourself in your room away from the children or anything like that. Show you the bed comes up here. You get storage down underneath. They left you a basketball. And a secondary oven put out underneath the awning there. Hopefully that works for you. Oh, let's see. We turn around this way and you can see the jackknife couch right here. I'll throw that down in a second for you so you can see. That same nice cabinetry with the frosted pictures on it going over top there. Grab this jackknife, and just so you can see underneath, she's nice and hollow underneath, so you can get all the storage you want there. Pick this guy back up. See, you get a little bit out of it. It's actually a little longer than some of the rest. This is just sitting in here. I don't know if you guys like it or not. We could take it out. We could leave it. It's freestanding there as it is. Just so you can see, we do have a little tile damage on the floor right here. And I think these are aftermarket because you can see they're peeling up over here. Or they're not placed right over here. Looks like the guy did it himself. Didn't do a great job, but he didn't do a bad one. This booth right here has a little heat duct coming out of it, so I'm going to say it's probably got the furnace underneath there. This still does fold down into a bed. This side you get a hatch. You can see down inside of there. Decent looking kitchen to this guy. It's not that big. Don't get me wrong. Not a lot of counter space. You do get the cover for the stove here. It sits up above it there. So you just go like this. You get a little extra counter space. So if you're not using the stove, you get a little extra there. Microwave here, decently clean inside. I actually don't see anything in there. I don't know if you can see. I see watermarks is what I was looking at there. I don't know if you can see that in the video or not. Not quite sure. See, that's your plug for that there. We have similar fridge in the last one. They're both going to be the 110 or the LP gas on there. I'd have to double check on either of these if you can do a 12 volt on the system, which means they'll run off the truck going down the road. But I'm honestly not sure if they do that. You can see these guys are clean too, nice and spotless inside. Whoever had this took decent care of it, I'd have to admit. We come up in the back here, and you got the little window there. You can see there's basically nothing down at the end of the bunk there. We get a little window there. Nothing down at the end of the bunk there. Down below the bunk, you got a hatch into that area. That's that door on the outside there. Remember that one I showed you on the back side? That's what's underneath the bunk there. Opposite of the bunks there, you got another big closet here with a little drawer underneath. Now, I am going to tell you the flooring in this does feel soft in a few spots. Especially if we look right here. You got a soft spot here and here on either side of the truss right here. So this guy probably does have some water damage from somewhere. You know, I'd hate for you guys to, I think you're out in Indiana there, and I'd hate for you guys to put a deposit down, comb all the way out here, and find out it's got soft floors. And, well, Joe never told us that. Now I have. And a nice window in here. This would be your, this one would need a little work, you know. Like, I'm a pretty decent guy, over 200 pounds. I'm not going through the floor or anything here, but it is soft. I would recommend replacing the wood decking there for you. See, and there, shower massager there. AC in the ceiling. It's got central air installed in it. You're going to have heat down low and AC up in the ceiling there. A couple of ducts. You got the digital antenna crank, you know. All in all, not a bad unit. Honestly, with as soft as the floors is, I'm surprised it doesn't smell mustier in here. I really don't smell a whole lot of must. I really don't. Which is weird, because I know this one's just sat here, and besides walkthroughs and whatnot, we haven't really had it out for anything. You can see. Oh, and the, forgot to mention, this does not have a slide out. That's right. This guy does not have a slide out. You got regular blinds there, regular windows there. These are not the low profile windows. These are framed windows. So they're going to have a 50% open on there is what they'll do for you. Overhead cabinetry up here. Let's open up some of that so you can see inside too. So you can see they're decently deep cabinets there. And they go all the way across the top on one side. We go back this way for you. That's the bathroom door there. The bunks are over just behind the curtain there. Swing back around for you. Centralized AM, FM, CD with an equalizer on there. Let's see if it'll focus. There you go. Three band. This one closes on its own. No duct tape. All right. But you got outside speakers with this, inside speakers with this. I do not see an AV plug-in for this, so you're pretty much stuck to what you got on that guy. Alrighty. That is the Prowler 29BH right there for you. The Prowler 29BH. I'm going to tell you, though, I like that Kiwi better. The layout in there. I like shutting the door on the kids. No bedroom door here, you know. Once again, it's got the curtain, no door. So, depends on how much your wife loves her children. I'm going to go on to the next one, and we'll talk to you in just a minute.